Okay guys, what I wanted to talk to you guys about for a little bit today is pretty much just having a well-rounded everyday carry. Now before you look at everything on this table and make any assumptions, I am not at all saying that you need to carry everything on this table. I've got several different things out here just to give some of you guys examples, to give you good ideas, to a baseline to go by when you're thinking about an EDC. Okay, now what a lot of us gun guys have to keep in mind is that not everybody that wants a nice EDC is into this stuff as hardcore as some of us gun guys. In other words, you don't want to carry a huge flashlight that has 900 lumens. You don't want to carry a bigger size gun. You would rather go with the minimalist gun. You don't want extra magazines. You don't want a multi-tool, that weighs whatever, 15, 14 ounces. Okay, so we have to think in terms of several different people that have several different ideas of what they want to EDC and carry. So basically what I wanted to give you some thoughts on is just a well-rounded EDC. Now, I have some examples of lights, a couple of guns, multi-tools and everything, and the guns are clear. So basically, here's what I'll start by telling you. I believe that for a good baseline for an EDC, even if you want to go minimalist, there's 3 items that you should have. Okay, number 1 would be your firearm, whether it be something like this Glock 19 or whether it be this Beretta Nano. You should have your firearm, a good light, and also a knife. Like I have a Kershaw here, and I also have a Spyderco PPT Perrin. But those are the 3 things at baseline. Like let's say if you wanted to go minimal, okay? You want to go minimal EDC. This is what I'd say. Aegis Armory holster, Glock 19 Gen 4. I love this light, guys. I love this. This is the Through Night TI. It has an ultra bright LED. Runs on 1 AAA battery. The output for this thing is amazing for weighing 28 grams. Okay, so you'd have the Aegis Armory holster, your sidearm, which might happen to be the Glock 19. You would have a light. Okay, you never know when you're going to need that light, and when you need it, it's going to become very valuable to you. Okay, and let's just say the Kershaw. So this right here, the Aegis Armory holster, your sidearm, the Through Night TI, and the knife, that would be a good baseline EDC if you say, look, I'm not looking into getting into a bunch of bulk, carrying, I'm not going camping, I'm going to be in the city. What should I have? Just the basic. This is it. This, a light, you could go with the Maritac. If you wanted to go a little bit bigger, I love this M20X Warrior. I'm right now testing this Through Night TN11S, 830 lumens. This thing's awesome. The Quark 123. But basically, you could put this on your keychain. So you're going to have a gun, a light, and a knife. That's the 3 basic things. If you can add things in, you could think about adding an extra magazine for your gun if you needed to. Maybe you're going out into a situation where you want this for peace of mind as a backup. Okay, let's say you want to have a multi-tool. Maybe you're going into a situation where you think that day you might need a multi-tool. You could go minimalist with a Squirt PS4, or you could go with something like this SOG. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is keep in mind your EDC can change. Mine does. It can change from day to day and depending on what you're going to do. If I were to go camping tonight, my EDC would change drastically. Okay? But as a baseline, like I always say, as a baseline, a good holster, sidearm, a light, and a knife. Whatever knife you want, you choose. Don't look at these 2 models I have out and think that you need one of these, because you don't. I have a tendency to always either trade or sell my higher end knives, and I don't have a lot of those knives hanging around. Wish I did, but I don't at the moment. So you know, I just want to keep in mind that there are guys out there that don't want to go stuff in their pockets with everything they can get their hands on. So get yourself a good holster, a good gun, a nice light, through night TI. It's a AAA battery. Batteries are cheap. You can find them anywhere. More than adequate light for the weight and size of this. And the run time's about an hour on bright, or you can kick it down a notch to the lowest setting right there, and you have a lot more run time. I really like this little light. You put it on a keychain, throw it in your pocket. Weighs about it's about the same weight as a chapstick, honestly. And so you want your gun, good holster, good light, and a knife at minimum to have a well-rounded EDC. I would say you were okay. You're good to go. You know, there's always going to come times where you need a knife, and then the knife could also be used as a self-defense tool if you needed it. You know, you never know when that time's going to come. You know, also firearm of your choice. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. I hope it helps you out. And like I said, this is just trying to take into account guys out there that may not be wanting to carry a lot of bulk and want to go minimalist, and depending on how they dress, and want to know what I think that they should have on them. Alright guys, until next time, this is H4T, and I am out.